Welcome, New York.
Have a go over here.
Giants had a bye week this week, so we're going to get right into the Jets and Bills game. This divisional rivalry is going to get ugly this season.
It will, and I expect next game to be crazy, especially in Buffalo. But dude, this was really a definitive game for the Jets. They had to get this win if they really wanted to keep those playoff hopes alive.
So, 359 yards through the air today, total.
Yeah.
For on both teams. 308 on the ground. 6 total turnovers throughout the game. 4 fumbles, 2 interceptions, and 47 total points. And when I say this divisional rivalry is going to get ugly, I mean this next matchup, the Bills are going to be coming into their home turf with a chip on their shoulder. And I mean, the Jets lost to the Patriots last week. But they pick up the win against the top dog in their division right now.
With us.
Oh, dude, this division's crazy.
Yeah.
No, I know the Bills are. Bills are still at the top.
Yeah, Bills are still at the top, and the Jets are in second, but tied with Miami.
I don't necessarily am a Jets fan. I'm a Giants fan, but I've grown a love for this team because of how well they played, and just because of some players that I think are really good that are on the team. And I will say this is probably the biggest win and the most important win of the season, because every Jets fan, I know everybody else in the league expected the Bills to sweep the Jets this year. Right, and that's an automatic 2 losses if you get a sweep.
I expected to get swept by them this year easily.
I know, yeah, everybody did. I mean, the Bills are a great team. So the fact to steal one against the Bills, which we thought was an unwinnable game, and to get an unwinnable win, like the Giants when they beat the Ravens, I thought that was an unwinnable game going into the year, and that's a W. And dude, look what's happened with them. Look what's happened with the Jets, bro. The Jets are the same wins as the Giants, 6-3, 6-2 in New York. The Bills are 6-2 also. That's 18. That's 18 and that's 18 and 7, I think, combined for 3 teams. 6-12, 18, and then 2-2, and then 2-2-3, which is, I don't know, some sort of math. 7. It's inspiring. I will be honest with you, and I will say this is probably the biggest win on the Jets' schedule, just based off the fact that this is an unwinnable game, and they still have winnable games in their schedule too. So to maintain the playoff race too for the AFC is gonna be tough, and we all know how loaded the AFC is. You know, there could easily be 2 teams in the Ravens division that can make it. There could be 3 teams in the Jets division that make it all of a sudden now with the Jets, Dolphins, and Bills. Like, this is probably gonna be. We're gonna look back in a few weeks, and depending on whether or not the results are, we're gonna look back at this game. Like, no matter what, whether we made the playoffs, whether we don't make the playoffs, we're going to look back at this game and be like, this is something to seriously build off of. Like, you guys made Josh, play like shit. Like, your defense, like what I said. I said top 7 defense last year. After that game, I don't know how you can't put the Jets as a top 5 defense in the league. Maybe higher than 5, to be honest with you.
Kind of, but it's
more
aimed towards Josh.
I will say, to be doing this too, let's be honest, Zach hasn't played the greatest at QB, but to be doing this with average QB play, your unmitigated best running back injured, done for the year, to be doing this. Now, although you have a good depth, you have James Robinson, who's very capable of starting. You have Michael Carter, who's very capable of starting. Had a great day today. I will say that it is just extraordinarily impressive that you guys were able to pull out this dub. I will say, as a Giants fan, it was very, very, very impressive, and I'm honestly rooting for you to make the playoffs, but that would be fucking so sick.
So we're going to shift right into this Jets defense, Bob.